I am Tim Olson. I am Vice President Digital Media here at KQED, and we are spastically happy to have you here this morning.
So this name, Hacks and Hackers, really reflects the grassroots spirit of the people who are going to lead the charge in the new media age. The future of journalism will be built by people who have open minds, who are coming together to experiment and push the boundaries of what's possible. So the future of journalism is going to be built by you all here today.
Basically, the agenda is that I'm going to give a few remarks, and then we're going to have some mini talks from some resource folks.
The targets that you design, when you talk about touch targets on an iPad or a touch screen, don't have the behavioral cues that designers put into targets on the web for a cursor. So you can't roll over something and see a mouse over or hover state. So when you design these, they have to look like targets to make that obvious, to make them distinct.
NPR actually used its own API in developing its own iPhone and iPad applications. So it tells you how flexible it is and how powerful it is.
Thinking about the intersection of traditional media and social media, it's really important to think about how we can bring that to where users are, by using open standards, building on open platforms, and releasing those for other people to use as well.
If you have an idea, either that you had posted already or that you just come up with here, think of like a headline, 1-minute explanation. We'll invite you to stand up and say, this is my idea.
I really need help on the hack side as to how to get access to the news content.
Perhaps the iPad gives us a new way to browse even more richified content.
When there is a cool opportunity to do a 3D story, then you'd have a cool place to have it shown.
Using the iPad and ideas for tying it into the virtual newsroom.
What we're interested in doing is developing a kids news network.
What I want to do is something called Sonic SF Secret City Past and Present, and it would be basically a way for people to submit ephemera about the city.
Basically, there's going to be 2 awards that the judges are looking at. One is for the best journalistic utility, so this is something journalists would use in order to publish their work on a tablet or iPad. And then also the best storytelling application, so the best use of a tablet or the iPad to tell a story. We had 12 teams in the end, about 80 people all together with ideas. And yeah, I think we should get straight to the teams presenting.
And as interactive storytellers, we need to learn how to structure information so that users can reveal the most important stories to them, as opposed to simply telling stories based on what we think the most important information is.
Is it possible to do that in a way that would be open to future contribution?
And as soon as additional data was added to that database, it would automatically populate inside the app.
Simply upload your film and we'll do the rest.
And it's free.
Welcome to Indie Movie!
Yeah, I definitely think it's pretty cool. The one thing I was wondering is on like the user side, what functionality does the app have?
There's a tab where you can upload, one or several videos. There's another tab where you can upload blog posts if you want to share information about the, the filmmaking process or what's happening, upcoming events around your film.
So you don't want to read too much stuff, and you get this great device which is really gorgeous as displaying pictures. So why not about, showing just telling stories about the news with big pictures.
I'm still a little unclear on how the photos are sourced.
From the internet, I would say.
For Citizen Kid News, I felt like the design usability of it was really over the top, and I really appreciated the fact that there was a specific market in mind from the get-go. That's super smart. For Who's Reppin' Me, it's the user proposition is so simple and has the potential to be so powerful.
We brought together different communities of people who would not otherwise necessarily meet, but getting developers, working on the iPad, exchanging ideas. Again, I'm amazed at everything. I'm really grateful to all you who came and put in all this work this weekend. I want to again give you a hand and thank you.